So today's video is all about drama, in school only, because my last video was a drama at my acting club, okay? Now it's no surprise to you when I say that I love acting, drama, going to my acting club, etc. Now this is evident with the show I've done, the advert I've been in, right? And now I know I mention these a lot, right? I'm so proud of them, and the fact that I'm doing drama GCSE, okay? Now this video is going to talk about drama in school only, right? As I just mentioned, right? Now from years 1 to 6, or at primary school, elementary, etc., whatever you call it, right? We didn't have drama lessons. All we had were the real school shows that you'd put on, right? Now all the confident kids on stage mixed with the ones that won't talk at all and are really shy, and the occasional presentation on the iPads. It wasn't until year 7 when I started having drama lessons at school, right? And I loved it. I could create scenarios and perform in front of everyone creatively, right? That opportunity was amazing. Back in year 7, we would do drama games like Splat, and I'm a legend at Splat, and Wink Wink Murder, right? Try not to laugh if you're the murderer and the person's trying to work out who the murderer is, right? Now, this is helpful for you when you are on stage, because laughing can just put a whole performance just off. It can make it seem weak and all that hard work just done for nothing. Anyways, we would do assessments for levels, right? Now at the time we thought they were important, right? You want to get that level 8, right? Whatever you have the equivalent of. But they're not. Sure, they are in the short run because they decide what set you're going to be in next year. But in terms of GCSEs and the distant future, they don't matter. This doesn't mean you shouldn't care about the levels they're based on, because they are based on what you would have got at GCSE, right, at the time. Now I was getting A's and A stars, right, in drama back when I was friends with a guy who I'm going to call X and a girl who I'll call Y, and a mate still friends with him, Ewan. Now the four of us were close friends, right, but we were quite annoying, all four of us, right. Year 7 just consisted of being given a topic and making 5 to 10 minute performances, right? This was simple and it was fun, right? Year 8, I was still learning drama and we were still just doing mini performances, right? But this time, we had a different teacher. And when we had lessons, right, I didn't like year 8 much because we had to take our shoes and our socks off, right? So we either had to go in bare feet or with slippers. This was because we were in a ballroom-ish thing where the room was clean, and that part was annoying. The walls on one side were just covered in mirrors, right? So just imagine that covered in mirrors, and you're trying to perform. Now it's hard to talk about drama in my early years of school, since I can't remember much of what I did, right? Anyways, year 9, the same as year 7 and 8. More performances, more assessments, and I'm still friends with X and Y, until X kept playing up and being lazy, and we just stopped talking. Next, Y got a lighter and some hairspray in Welsh. I was in a different class from X and Y, right, and Ewan from year 9 on, right. And apparently she made a flamethrower with the two, so she was expelled, right. She didn't come back. Not long later came our options evening. Now I always knew I was taking drama GCSE, but I also took media and history, okay. I'm not sure if I regret taking history now, right? I'm not sure, but that's a topic for a different video. Now, year 10. Now, I talk a lot about this. We started off watching a film called Let Him Have It. I mentioned it in the previous My Year 10 experience, and I even shown the scene where the person hangs himself, right? And reacted our scenes from it. It's a very dark film, based on a very dark but true story. I would recommend you give it a watch. You can get the whole film free on YouTube, right? I know that. Next, we started learning about a new drama technique. It's based around a German man called Brecht. That's his surname. I don't know how to say his first name. It's Bertoli or whatever it is, right? But anyway, the whole thing about Brecht is alienating the audience. So in one aspect, you could argue I'm using a Brechtian technique now, since I'm breaking the fourth wall talking to you. Then why you've listened to me, since Brecht would often make his audience question the government, basically questioning everything, with techniques like alienating the audience, as I just mentioned, reminding the audience that the people on stage they're not kings, they're not queens, they're not knights, they're not whoever they say they are actors. Like, it's like me. I say I'm Jamify. I didn't start this video, but I'm not. I'm Jamie, right? I don't actually say I'm really Jamie playing Jamify though, right? But I would if I was doing a Brechtian performance, and I'd wear a placard.
Check out Nintendo
Jamie.
Cloud's
Right, and also
channels.
Characters wouldn't have names. So like Henry VIII, he'd be king. Fireman Sam, firefighter or fireman. Winston Churchill would be ex-prime minister or just prime minister based on when your plate is set, right? Or future prime minister, right? If it's based in the future, okay. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a good day. Don't forget to drink hot chocolate, and goodbye.
And check out Nintendo Cloud's channel as well.